And we're back. Here we go. Game 2 in this best of 3. Vici Gaming 1-0 up against LGD. As we've got X-Nova on that Earth Spirit, Somnus, or maybe playing the Outworld Devourer. Old 11 top on the Legion Commander with FY's Wind Ranger, and Chalice sitting back in Fountain waiting to get another couple of Treant casts out, as he already has popped them. And Scouts. Yang on the Bristleback bottom for now. Eurus going to be heading bottom towards the Bounty Runes as they think about maybe lane swapping, but Ori will sit mid. And of course, PYW and DY actually going to be here on the Pango and the Lich. So it is that POS 4 Pango.
What build did Chalice go for? Orchid?
Drums,
Shadowblade?
Drums, Treads, Deso, Orchid. I'm not sure which order it was in. I think he got the Orchid first, but it was Treads, Drums, and then into a bit of lockdown, a bit of tower damage.
Yeah, I think Orchid is a must-have this game against Pangolier, Ember Spirit, even Death Prophet. Okay, I'm just gonna watch Wind Ranger by FY. This is his usual starter item build. Headdress, 1 Mango, 3 Tangos. This hero pretty hard to harass. Also, I think we're gonna see more of position for Wind Ranger. And then he goes for MKB, straight into MKB, with boots, of course.
Get that MKB going, get that damage flowing. Does get scouted out by that early Observer Ward. Bristleback, Yang is top alone. All 11 and FY going to be here. Looking for a courier snipe or something. Won't be able to find it. Somnus, straight away with the Astral Imprisonment. Start messing around with Ori a little bit, but I think bottom lane, do you reckon that's where the action's going to be? X-Nova Chalice down here, but Eurus, DY, and PYW, they've set up a potential move, but X-Nova, pretty tanky, will drop to half HP. That's a good amount of harass already.
I don't think they're going to do much against the Nature's Prophet and Earth, where they can also rotate Y on the lane.
X-Nova
and
force
leave Commander alone.
Yeah, they could definitely do that. Make the tri-lane full and complete bottom, a 6-man lane. So DY got the sentry down to block the camp. That's what he was moving over there to do, and X-Nova not quite able to keep that camp open for themselves. Eurus is taking a bit of a punishing here, though. All these Treants really messing up with him. It's PYW. Does lose out his courier there. FY. Gonna grab it up. X-Nova. Oh, that Frost Blast. And first blood for DY. Lich takes it.
Ember Spirit is gonna get harassed a lot in this lane here against the Blightstone and some Treants. So they're gonna have Pango top lane. Like, either you just the TP with the Wind Ranger, or you stay top. He also bought the Sentry Ward for himself, devoted this camp, so he can pull it back, because Legion Commander is putting a lot of pressure on Bristle. Bristle only 2 CS.
Yeah, and I was just wondering, PYW brought his courier top. I don't know what it was delivering, but they were preparing for the TP already. But FY gets a D-Ward and a courier kill up top lane, so pretty good start for this Wind Ranger, almost boots ready. And Yang taking a decent chunk of damage. Does have a salve to fall back on. 3 mangoes to keep regenning up. As DY also gets a good D-Ward down bottom. Mucking around with X-Nova as he tries to pull, stack, roll. Doesn't connect. Eurus will take a couple of clicks from Chalice here, though. All of these, both of these side lanes really on a knife's edge. I feel like anyone could die at any moment. While mid lane,
I feel like you're going to miss a kill no matter what.
Shut up. Don't be an ass.
Gary, I've been working with you for the last 3 years. Thank God I'm controlling my own camera. Otherwise I wouldn't see too much out of Dota.
I'm just gonna go and put my camera over the roast pit now. I'm gonna protest. I'm not moving it anymore. Where's Pimp Muckle? JJ, save me. No, we'll be fine. Mid lane farm trade? Not really. OD coming out on top thanks to the Astrals. But do you think there's kill threat here from either of them? Definitely.
If he puts him under Astral, there is a lot of kill potential. Earth Spirit already lurking around. I thought that we're going to see more rotation, and here it comes. And maybe not.
Oh, now? Maybe now? Ooh.
Now.
Maybe. Ah, that's where we missed the kill. We're watching mid, and it happens top. You knew it was going to happen, but you didn't help me, Lacoste.
I knew what was going to happen mid.
Yeah, they're trying to go mid. They do have a Spirit Siphon. Pango here lurking on the sidelines, and X-Nova gets spotted out by DY. So Eurus gets a bit of free time bottom to continue farming, but Chalice, of course, you know, TP scroll home, teleportation back to lane, gets that efficiency going. Mid lane, Astral. They've got a roll ready. X-Nova trying to line it up. He's thinking about going, but he's just going to D-ward. That's fair enough, but look at that, Swashbuckle in onto the OD, the roll connecting onto the Pangolier, and X-Nova looking for the kick back up to the high ground. He gets it, but it's not good enough to allow maybe to take that kill. Yet another D-ward. Both of these teams really on the mark with D-wards this game. That's like the third or fourth Observer ward that's been picked off.
How's our boy Bristol doing? He is... okay, 16 CS farming. He's not that easy to kill, but 11 getting the levels. Also going for armlet first item. Alrighty. I mean, you have to adjust. In this kind of scenario, there's no real damage, so you can always pretty much toggle that, and it gives him regen and armor in the laning stage, which is great against the Bristleback.
It sure is. We know how spectacular... Oh, Eurus. Kicked onto that tower. He might actually be dying. The Blightstone, the Sprout, Eurus cuts through it. Bottle charges ready. He will just about scrape away with his life. I do see the fake pump of the TP from the Prophet, but it won't come to anything as mid lane. FY moves in towards Ori. Yet another Spirit Siphon as a Swashbuckle barely scrapes the backside of the Wind Ranger. No kills, but going toe-to-toe there, the mid laners. But yeah, we know how spectacular Old 11 can be from these off-lane positions. When he's given a good start, he's hyper-aggressive. With an armlet, you can really, really get things done.
Yeah, when you say hyper-aggressive, he has tended to throw some of the games that are already won. This is why he is one of my favorite players to watch. You never know what's going to happen with him.
Down bottom. Frost Shield on DY, maybe able to get them a kill on X-Nova here, but the Shackle shot stops Eurus in his tracks, and the Sprout to block him back. He cannot get away from this, but he gets a kill at the very least. One more touch from FY. Oh, Syrian Chain's not going to get him away. Chalice claims the kill. LGD get a good trade down on the bottom lane at least, as PYW kills off FY's Courier.
Nature's Prophet is level 6. He can TP with TP scroll and then make a rotation. With that global presence from ulti, they could easily score a kill.
They're going top.
Let's see, top lane.
Shackle shot. That level 1. It's a long duration still, and look at that nuke damage. Power shot into Overwhelming Odds, which is level 3 now. Massive damage into Yang, and DY really couldn't save his safe laner there, really. Eurus playing in his bottom lane.
Check the mid lane, Gary.
What's
Click
happening,
on
buddy?
OD. Watch his cosmetics. 2 rings. Is he cosplaying Sauron, Lord of the Rings? What the fuck, man?
Oh, I mean, what? Force staff, meteor hammer. Come on, let's have a meme hammer. I mean, they're so.
I mean, you're not wrong. They lack tower damage.
I mean, I've seen a lot of content creators, you know, Bowie and Jenkins, talking about Ring of Tarask, Rings of Regen, because if you think about, I've seen them talk about one of them, buying one of them just as like a Tango replacement kind of thing or a regen thing, because you're spending 225 gold and you get half of that back, and the amount of regen you get in like an 8 or 9 minute laning phase is well worth it just buying and selling the Ring of Regen. But yeah, 2 of them.
I mean, can't argue with Jenkins, man. He has some nice points. Man, I miss Jenkins. The last time I saw him was during King's Cup.
Oh, I've been
underrated as a talent.
I've been playing D&D with him every week, or maybe even sometimes twice a week. I
guess
can't
that's
get
why
enough.
You don't miss him.
I know, I do still miss him. I can't get enough of him. He's a wonderful human being. He's a funny lad as well. As Somnus trying to line up an Astral and a roll into Ori as X-Nova swims through the river, drifting on by that mid lane. Bristleback farming jungle, not feeling safe top, and DY left to defend the tower on his own. TP from Prophet.
Playing Winter Wyvern on the top lane.
Coming in onto
Yang.
Yang.
Usually stands.
They've got a Sprout, the power shot, not quite enough damage to bring down the Bristleback, but they force him out of jungle, and they force a salve, while also taking down some of his stacks.
They
Old
need
11.
to play around Old 11. He is level 7 with that armor, ton of damage, and do easily snowball in this game. There's the Shackle, where's the duel?
It's coming. Even with that Frost Shield up, they'll rip the Lich to shreds. Bristleback, he doesn't really stand a chance in hell here, does he? He's trying to get some cool sprays out, but Eurus is TP'd in. He's hasted up from that bottle, silenced for now. FY has another Shackle shot, but he's changed up and cleared by Eurus. Great little pick off there. And with PYW arriving, a quick press the attack into TP will get Old 11 out of danger, and Ori's rotation will come to nothing.
And once again, on the bottom lane, Prophet continues to farm. This is the power of their lineup. They can easily engage with just setting things up with Astral or Earth Spirit rolling in on someone with the follow-up TP from Nature's Prophet. These heroes are very mobile. Also, the long-range initiation plus long-range damage coming out from Wind Ranger.
PYW sends Xnova packing. Get out of my jungle. Holding on to that outpost. Oh, but for how long? 10 seconds until 10 minutes. And Xnova with no stun here from PYW. This looks like it belongs to the Radiant. Is he going to just TP out? He's going to try and silence. He doesn't want to TP out. He wants to fight. Look at that. Shackle shot connecting. Just a bit more damage. The roll, perfect. Beautiful stuff. Xnova just kept that going. PYW really didn't know what was happening. I didn't either.
He even pressed the attack on Xnova to keep him alive. But Nature's Prophet died on the bottom lane. Who killed him? DY?
DY and Yang, yeah, the Bristle and the Lich pairing up together. Here comes Exorcism from Ori onto Old 11 with the help of Eurus, body blocking, Flame Guard going. Old 11, armor toggling, press the attack. No, not quite good enough, but we see that kind of flash of brilliance from Old 11 where he could potentially have kept himself alive just a little bit longer.
OD going for Aghanim Scepter. There's going to be another initiation.
Oh, nice attempt on the Shackle shot. FY tried to time the end of that Astral with a Shackle shot, but with this focus fire, yeah, say goodnight. PYW sent to bed. Somnus destroys him with that Sanity's Eclipse.
That's a free tower. I mean, they used Exorcism. They didn't get any towers. Vici Gaming in a really bad spot right now. A lot of these heroes forced to farm the jungle. Bristleback is not having a game.
He really isn't. Yang getting destroyed. This Legion Commander looking incredibly potent right now. Picks up a trusty shovel. Gets a free salve off the back of it. But we know how well Vici Gaming can kind of reset the game, farm up some of their cores, and come back into it. But if LGD can keep their foot down on the pedal and just keep jumping onto heroes over and over again, PYW and DY, they're both going to get just annihilated here. Look, the Magnetize gets popped back onto the two of them in the back. PYW killed off by the Astral. Eurus doesn't have the backup here to really continue on fighting. And while this is all happening, Old 11's farming bot, Chalice farming top, and these three heroes, two supports plus the mid laner from LGD, doing so much work.
They're just going together, getting the kills. Old 11, easily snowballing. This is a 4-core lineup. Once again, good duel, but the kick.
Weird kick, yeah, and the Chain Frost is good from DY. Old 11, he does manage to bring down Yang, but he loses life in exchange. Now a Remnant forward, Eurus catches onto the OD, maybe. Left high and dry by the rest of his squad, and Vici Gaming strike back. They want more, any bonus kills they can get. Oh, Eurus, he's going in deep for this one. Remnant, Chain's ready. Has a sleight of fist, and with a swashbuckle there, FY tries the TP. Sinister Gaze is on cooldown, but the Frost Blast isn't. Level 2 in that gets DY a kill, and 3 in a row. Lining up all their little duckies and picking them off one by one.
They lost 3 heroes because of that kick. They would have gotten the duel. They were not to help him out. Also, they needed to climb uphill to actually attack him. He also did not get the damage from them. Very weird from Xnova.
It was very odd. Ori walking into the midst of things, but he's got teammates behind him, and Exorcism going. Should be commitment here from Vici Gaming towards this tier 1. PYW just sticking it to the man. Chalice, Old 11, and maybe 3 cores defending a tower bottom, and this might be, you know, Vici Gaming.
They will defend the tower.
Yeah, they are. They're just Vici have to retreat, and now they've got a duel onto the DP. Swashbuckle back, trying to get the disarm. The duel won't be won. Ori stays alive, but not for long enough. It will be a trade, 1 for 2. X-Nova falls and a roll through. Maybe gets an Astral back in with Chalice still lurking. They've only got the Pango Lich here. So Eurus, he's going to have to Remnant out. Chalice, oh god, look at that damage! OD's going to fall as well. PYW, he's got him done. FY now left alone under the tier 1, and Eurus diving with Yang coming in to help. It's a 5-man wipe! Vici Gaming looked like they had to run away, but they stood strong, and they will clear through LGD completely, and Eurus is now dominating.
Eurus doing whatever he wants in this fight. Uncontested. Once again, they try to go for a DP, but she got the Spirit Siphons off before, and it took them a really long time to kill it.
It is 30 bonus damage on this Legion Commander now, but the strength of that team fight from Vici Gaming, I didn't expect it.
Exorcism was running out. It was also fight for Lich did not use ulti. They need to regain map control. Lich with the 3 observer boards just placed 2.
Getting that vision going. X-Nova nearing the urn. FY has a javelin, so kill potential from Wind Ranger +1 most certainly there.
LGD just needs to slow down a little bit. Legion Commander still 1,000 gold away from Blink. Wind Ranger will become a core. OD getting closer to his Aghanim Scepter and another item on Nature's Prophet. So they need 2-3 minutes to finish these next set of items for themselves.
Ooh, Grove Bow for the Outworld Devourer. Beautiful neutral item to pick up, and only 400 gold away to the Aghanim Scepter now for Somnus. You were mentioning the Legion's Blink. Chalice has Shadow Blade in a sec. Vambrace for Eurus. And what's the DP sitting on? Arcane Ring, Vampire Fangs now coming out for Ori's Death Prophet. Eurus has a full Maelstrom with a Ring of Aqua. So Ring of Aqua goes into the hands of Ember Spirit. So I guess they give the the Vambrace over towards Yang. But Yang, dueled up, found by the Legion Commander, and in comes the Cavalry, TP and roll, the long-range reach we were mentioning before, and they do bring down Yang. He thought he was safe, but suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 heroes pop out of the trees.
This is the power of their lineup. This is how they play. 11 gets the last hit on the hero, which is very important to get himself closer to that Blink Dagger. Then they can have these 2 heroes, Legion and Nature's Prophet, playing together. Wind Ranger also becoming a core. Just needs a Demon Edge to finish the MKB.
It's just a Demon Edge. Nothing serious. 100 off Blink now, Legion. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of chain smokes coming out from LGD. Don't see any on couriers. They've got lots of neutral items coming out to them, though. Right now, they seem pretty happy to make base camp up in the top part of the map, take the outpost, get into that tier 2 top, which is already half HP, and cut through the jungle in towards mid and control Roshan. That area, the most important on the map for them in the coming 5 or so minutes.
If Vici Gaming gets a good fight near the Roche pit, they're just gonna pop DP ulti, or if they pop it straight away to win a fight, go into the Roche pit and secure the Aegis for themselves.
Yang. Vanguard into Halberd. Brings the outpost back to his side. And a classic Ori fashion. BKB very early Q for that Death Prophet. I guess Eurus, yeah, all Eurus also doing the same thing. Maelstrom into BKB. Vici Gaming love that BKB timing. 20 to 25 minutes and really slap around their opponents with that 1 or 2 big team fights. OD and Nature's Prophet doing a very similar thing though. 2 cores looking for 2 BKBs. Well, Legion Commander wants an armlet, a blade mail on top of the armlet.
M-Claw on Legion Commander. That's a lot of damage with that armlet. I want to see a smoke gank. Is there anyone? Yeah, there it is. X-Nova bringing a smoke. OD with double damage. And Legion Commander, they need to get a pick off. Right now, they seem much stronger, especially if they can get a jump on this DP. There's no real save.
And once they use Astral, DP feels safe, but it's really not. That DP gone. destroyed, but the follow-through from Vici Gaming doesn't look too bad. The problem is the disengage from LGD was perfect. They get the kill, they split up, and don't get caught by that Chain Frost. With the Shackle Shot just about connecting with PYW, the Legion and the Power Shot will destroy him, and an Astral for a bonus, +1 kill. Yang's tanky with the Frost Shield up. DY turns with a Sinister Gaze onto X-Nova, but the Cause in onto the Bristleback, not really doing quite enough. With the Silence Eclipse, Yang still stands strong apparently. FY's snipe with a Power Shot not connecting. And a 3-0 victory there for LGD.
This is the problem. That Prophet was staying a bit too close to the enemy tier 1 tower. There's no real save. Like, you don't have a Shadow Demon, you don't have Oracle behind you, there's nothing. So if they get a good jump, DP is gonna die.
It's just that like false sense of security. You see maybe use an Astral or two and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm fine, I can move forward a little bit. But the smoked up Blink Legion with the duel completely catching them off guard, and Old Eleven's looking for another duel, but DY sidesteps, falls back, Remnant in, here's a catch onto Legion. Shackle Shot will hold Eurus back, but they take down an Old 11 hero, and FY, he's done a bit of save your buddy syndrome here, I think. It's a freebie for Vici.
And now they're gonna go into Roche Pit. They have DP ulti, they killed one core and another position 4. Let's see if they decide to go into the Roche Pit. They don't. They still holding that Prophet ulti. Yeah, the pressure on the tower from Nature's Prophet is a bit too much.
Yeah, Treads drums, Shadow Blade to escape. Just that Blightstone enough to find them, but there's a good Dire Observer Ward up on the high ground to try and scout out Chalice whenever he does make these moves. There's a tier 1 mid gathered up by Vici Gaming, connecting onto Bristle with the roll, and now the Astral. Do they have the heroes they need? With Legion coming in hot, TPing to the tier 2, they've got a jump with a duel ready. They should be able to catch the Bristleback here, and the catch into the backlines means there's no follow-through from Vici Gaming. This Exorcism will come to nothing. Eurus is making the long walk into mid, and X-Nova, Chain Frost bouncing onto the creep. Sad story for him. Vici Gaming will have to fall back, and Roshan wasn't on the cards for them, even after that good team fight victory.
Big win for LGD once again. They killed the Bristleback, only lose position 5, and most importantly, they put Exorcism on the cooldown. So if they decide to go and fight inside the Roche, they can do it. They have a lot of damage. Press the attack, and Nature Prophet deals a ton of damage at the moment.
And where are we with our BKBs? 10-second, fresh one on the Ember Spirit. Ori not too far away, but like you're saying, Roshan time now for the LGD with Chalice's BKB coming. Did OD finish a BKB? Is that coming out in Korea now? Yeah?
It is a full BKB, yes.
Well, that one's for the Prophet. Oh, it's Force Staff. He's going so he's skipping out the BKB for now because he has Aegis of the Immortal and he's going Hurricane Pike. Look, the disengage from LGD is just so good this game. We talked about their reach and their catch, but their running away is just as powerful.
Sometimes I'm a big hater on Aghanim Scepter on OD, but this game is very justified because they have no good heroes to really like close the gap, get on top of him, insta-lock him down, kill him before he can get any spells off. So they have a guaranteed disengagement and setting things up. He even used 2 of those charges on Bristleback so that Legion Commander and Windranger can get in range to lock him down. And that's a full MKB on Windranger. 23 minutes in. She is a core officially right now.
Beautiful. Damage dealing core into these dual targets. And what are we now? About 2k away from BKB on Legion. TPing top outpost. LGD, 5 heroes strong, immediate smoke, and they want to try and swing in towards mid. Top lane's getting pushed. They could connect in here on the Death Prophet. They're thinking about it, not really finding the target that they wanted just yet. But there is also this tier 2 mid to claim. Still pinging out. And X-Nova still scouting on the front lines. Vici very, very defensive in their posturing, sitting behind tier 2, holding the opposite high ground, knowing where LGD is, and knowing how long range that reach can be. Smoking behind Yang now, using him almost as bait. Ori Ori thinking about moving, but that's an OD with Aegis, 4 staff. Double Astral. Yule's up into the air. Remnant not connecting. The duel does catch in onto the back. And the Chain Frost, well, it's not going to bounce too much, is it? With a rolling boulder arriving in from PYW, thundering through, killing off Old 11 and X-Nova. It is Vici Gaming that strike hot. And they're jumping in for more. Eurus, Remnant 1, Remnant 2. He doesn't have any more for 7 seconds, but FY going to get slight chains here. He's going to get chainsed up. No, the shackle shot into the focus fire, thinking about the solo kill, but stuck around for maybe a little bit too long now as Yang Astraled with a shield crash and another Remnant. Eurus wants the kill, but he's gone a little far. Eurus, he's dived deep. Can he slide a fist dodge? He can, of course he can. He's a player, but Chalice, one click should do the trick. Another slide to dodge the hit. Oh, Eurus, you beautiful bastard. What are you doing? They've left OD all alone with Aegis popped. It's Vici Gaming coming out kings against LGD in this fight. Yang stands strong, and maybe you're crumbling, you're falling. The Sinister Gaze from DY will catch him, and it looks like Yang will kill him off. X-Nova has to roll away, but the Yule's up. Ori catches him. Swashbuckle in, and 3 heroes down. Oh, Vici, that was glorious.
Young 11, what are you doing? This is why I love him. He goes in. I mean, in theory, it works. I'm going to use ulti on DP before she can get any spells off, but he did not see where his allies were standing. They were so far away, and there was no real follow-up. So they took the Aegis off and pretty much killed every single one of LGD's members.
One by one, they will jump with a duel and the kill here onto Eurus. They get the Ember Spirit that they've been so desperately trying to catch, but the tier 2 still fell. And Vici Gaming, they've got to be feeling pretty bold now for the next exorcism in 45 seconds. That fight went spectacularly for them.
I think OD also needs to go for BKB. Once he sees full Heaven's Halberd on Bristleback, he can't afford to get that Hurricane Pike. Like, use Ogre Axe, buy a BKB, and then you'll be afraid of that Prophet ulti. Silver Edge, that's a nice item against the Bristle and Pangolier. Breaking Lucky Shot and, most importantly, Bristleback. Man, I love how people in Valve are just like, call this spell Bristleback, or let's just call this spell Doom.
It's like Slardar's old spells. Sprint, crush, bash, amplify, damage.
Amplify damage was my favorite.
Oh, goodness gracious me. LGD in the triangle. They're doing a spectacular job keeping these waves pushed out, of course, thanks to Chalice for the most part. Nature's Wrath TPing around, clearing out waves. So Vici kind of sitting back a little bit here and maybe waiting for LGD to fall into a trap or push this bottom tier 2 without any vision. But LGD not doing so. They're very calmly moving out across the map, forcing Vici Gaming to just keep falling back and push out waves over and over again.
Yeah, I'm glad that Somnus decided to go for that BKB after I just told him that it's a better choice. I'm on the Discord with them at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hear a lot of you need to be careful, Old 11. If my Chinese is correct.
Okay. A little more cautious. Choose your targets wisely. I think you might have to start focusing this Ember Spirit, honestly. Doing a lot of damage and very maneuverable. They need that duel as lockdown onto this Eurus Ember, who is pretty far up the lane, but you see the Lich cutting a little deeper back. There's the jump. Ember Spirit is going to get soloed by Old 11. There we go. Cautious my ass. Legion Commander slams the Ember Spirit in a 1v1.
Well, if you compare Old 11 to Old 11 3 minutes ago, like, it's a completely different player. I missed him so much.
They've got 50 seconds without the Ember now. Banish onto the Pango. He still has Swashbuckle, but a Shackle Shot, maybe, no. PYW scouted by the Power Shot, but he's going to Rolling Thunder all the way back home, safe and sound, but that's another cooldown expended. But it buys time for the Ember to respawn at the very least.
Next Roche may respawn in a minute and 30 seconds. I see Ember Spirit going for that Lengthened, which he definitely needs against Legion Commander. And this Shackle Shot, even Wind Range, threatens a kill on.
They're trying to roll onto Ori. Not quite connecting. X-Nova held by the Sinister Gaze, and that Exorcism does come out. The double banish onto Vici Gaming will try and slow their advance, and now the Blink duel. The BKB, Old 11 trying to catch, but the Frost Shield, the armor from the Lich protecting the DP, and Old 11 has gone a bridge too far yet again. Ori self-fuels up, and DY with Yang, they turn to fight. Chalice dropping low, Ori surviving barely, but will die, but in comes Eurus, he's ready to fight Chalice, he's trying to TP home. No chains, no catch, but they get FY at the very least. A 2-for-1. Vici Gaming holding their own. Odie thinking about coming back in.
LGD still wants to take this fight.
Chalice TP's back in. Glimmercape DY tries to buy himself a bit of time. The roll. Who have they caught? It's Bristleback. Yang not quite dying to the Sandy's Eclipse, and PYW going to keep on rolling. Yang comes back in to fight again as Somnus gets out one more Astral. Eurus with a slider fist, dodging away from danger, a 3-man roll. PYW sets up a beautiful catch. They kill off Somnus, and they've got the vision. They've got the reveal, and they've got the Chalice Prophet. A double kill for Ember Spirit, 10, 3, and 10 on Paparazzi.
This Spangolier did God's work in this fight. Also, 11, once again, goes for that Dead Prophet, and there's real follow. God, it would be a different kind of game if he had Blade Mail. Then he would get those kills before. And now they're running down mid.
They are going high ground. Glyph is there. The creep wave going to get cleared out by the multi-shot, so Vici Gaming fall back to bounty runes. Reset and wait yet again. It's another 45 seconds for DP ulti, and that's all they're really waiting for.
Also Arcane Rune near the Roche.
Oh, that's good for Eurus.
Eon Disc on Dead Prophet. This is the item. Like, she can't die. They have no ways to spell it.
Smoked up. FY and Old 11. Looking for a target. They catch out Eurus. Is there anyone in the vicinity to save him? Absolutely not. Even with a Frost Shield, it's winner for the Legion Commander, and Chalice with a Sprout and a Dust will take down DY, so the tables turn very quickly, and LGD get a couple of quick, sweet kills. PYW rolling out. He's got a TP, and he's going to connect.
They have no vision of the Roche at the moment.
Every coin helps.
Also, I'm pretty sure they know that Ember Spirit does not have a buyback. They saw Lincoln Sphere recipe in his backpack. Like, he can't have that much farm at the moment. Let's go 11.
Let's go tier 3s. They've got a catapult here. That tower, that catapult needs to die. There we go with the tower with the multi-shot does take it down. And Yang, he's their frontliner, and he really wants to zone everyone out and clear the creep wave. It looks like with that repair kit, they should be able to hold on for dear hope here. They don't lose a high ground fight. LGD back up, but like you were mentioning, Courier in the pit, Roshan scouted, and Chalice will start things off for LGD.
They can't contest this one. The Roche is just dead. So it's Cheese and Aegis gives something the Legion Commander. I also want to see some kind of Dispel. Nullifier. Anyone wants to buy it against this Eon Disc so they can kill DP after it procs?
Hell yeah. I mean, Nature's Prophet, pretty good hero to be grabbing it, but Scythe of Vice is almost completed on Chalice. Top lane shoved hard, mid lane almost reaching high ground. Vici Gaming holding the kind of classic dire side high ground when they know that a big push is coming.
I like that 11 didn't go for 35 movement speed talent. That way he would be even further away from his team.
Running into Fountain because he's got such fast move speed. Buyback status time, I think. 33 minutes in, it really is important now to see who's got it and who doesn't. And, well, what do you look at that? Core heroes, no buybacks. Pango, Wind Ranger, Lich, Earth Spirit all do have it. And you've got to say, you know, the Wind Ranger there, probably the biggest hero out of the four. Like you said, she's become a core.
Also, once she gets a BKB, doesn't need to care about anything else other than DPLT.
They're baiting Yang again. Ori seems to have learnt from his mistakes. A little more tentative with his movements, but Would you look at top lane? Creeps are coming, and Vici Gaming will be forced to remove themselves from the high ground area they've been holding. Maybe LGD could get an isolation on a hero. They do catch the Bristleback, but it's a difficult kill. PYW is an easy one, but the Rolling Thunder just about onto Legion Commander. No duel comes out, and Xnova doesn't get his roll away. It is Vici Gaming holding the line yet again. They haven't been broken, while LGD, they're having their ankles broken in front of them. The Aegis already popped.
Can he blink out?
I don't know if he can. Old 11's going to get caught. They do have a side device onto Eurus, but there's no follow-through from LGD. They've got a BKB and TP away. There's no stun, so Chalice survives. Exorcism expended. Old 11 thinking about going in again. He's got Blink Duel ready. Can he catch out Eurus? Is the Lincoln Sphere up Lacoste? He's got it. He's got Lincoln, so they cannot make that jump. Remnant towards maybe. He's got 4-staff, BKB, and the cheese. He's going to BKB in turn to fight. PYW, a few whacks in from the Arcane Orbs, and he demolishes him. Yang, he's facing, but look at the BKB, the duel, he comes through. Sanity's Eclipse is great from LGD. Do they have a buyback on an Ember? They don't, and DP's been left to her own devices. High and dry, got nothing to give. LGD striking while the iron is hot. Yang stuck in the trees, and Xnova helping out his OD to demolish Vici Gaming. Yeah, finally, we see the strength of this Radiant side.
And every single time they fight around that Prophet, they just die. And thank God they gave Aegis the 11, because he died there. He did not have a buyback. Now he has it, and this might be the game. They're just going to go for towers.
It looks like we're going to game 3. LGD going for tier 4s. DP buys back. 30 seconds on your Ember Spirit. It is rough, no money for it. There's no buybacks here for the Dire team. Sprout up the Lich, Chain Frost all you want, Repair Kit all you want, but your throne is falling. Focus Fire and right clicks. DY's died inside the Sprout. I don't care about that, he buys back, but Old 11 is going to whack down the throne. The Ancient will crumble to pieces, and Vici Gaming taken down here in game 2, and we move into the final game of the series.
Ooh, very interesting game. Back and forth, a couple of times. But it felt like LGD was